Hey guys, Takarakushi here again with another quick guitar lesson. This time I'd like to talk to you about how to change guitar strings. And this was a special request from Lena Balsamo on Facebook, so thank you Lena for your request. Here we go. So first of all, how do you know when you need to change your guitar strings? Well, you'll know, for example, when your strings, they just look dirty. Another one is that they sound dull. They don't sound as bright as they used to. Another sign is that the intonation is off. In other words, the tuning of some of the notes on certain areas of the fingerboard are going to be out of tune. And then finally, sometimes it's just been a very long time since you've last changed strings. I've had students where it's been months or even years since they last changed guitar strings. So by that time, it's a good idea to do that. Now, when you're changing the strings, I recommend doing it one at a time, starting with the 6th string and moving towards the 1st string. And that's just to make it very gradual and not to put too much stress onto the instrument. Now, before removing the string, I also recommend taking a good look at how it's already on there. If it was wound by professionals previously, you'll get a good idea of what it's supposed to look like. Right, so it should look like it's wrapped around very neatly around the tuning post and not like a rat's nest jumbled up. When you're removing a string, you should do it by loosening it instead of cutting it. And to do that, a tool like this, a winder, is very useful because it'll just speed up the process. Now, on the bridge side of the guitar, the string will be fixed to the guitar on an acoustic guitar with an end pin. Now, you'll have to pull those end pins out to get the rest of the string out. And again, this winder tool is handy because it has a little notch here. And you just slide that under the end pin and then you use it as a lever to pull it out. On electric guitars, the strings will frequently pass through the body, or they might be fixed to the top with a tailpiece, like for example this. Now, once you remove the string, you want to take the new string and then just go through it in the opposite order. So first of all, you attach it at the bridge and then you pass it through the tuning post. And when you're passing it through the tuning post, you don't want it to be tight. You want to have the string loose enough so that there's enough string to wrap around the post at least 2 to 3 times. And that's going to help with the tuning stability. When you're wrapping it and you're tuning it, you want to make sure that the string is on the inside, right? So notice how this string is passing on the inside and then going around like this, not on the other side. So be very careful that you don't go on the outside. That can often break the nut of the guitar. And as you go around the post, it should wrap below your previous wrap, right? So the wrap should keep on going down gradually one at a time. And when you're putting in the unwound strings, things get a little bit different because the unwound strings can slip a little bit easier on the tuning post. So the way we deal with that is that once we pass the string through the tuning post, we bring it back around on the outside and then wrap it around the string itself again, and then we continue to tune it up. Now, that's a little bit hard to visualize with just an explanation. Here's a little picture, and it should look kind of like that. And then after that, you just keep wrapping it the same way as you did with the other strings. Now, a couple tricks I recommend just to improve tuning stability is that, first of all, take a little bit of pencil lead or graphite and lubricate the contact points of the string to the guitar. So that will be at the nut and also at the bridge saddles. And that's just going to prevent the strings from catching on those points, and it will hold tune a lot better because of that. And also I want to mention that new strings will go out of tune frequently until they settle in. So just to speed that process up, I also recommend just giving it a few bends like that. And that stretches it out. And then, so you stretch it out, the pitch will drop, you tune it back up, and then you just repeat that process a few times, and then it'll hold tune at the note you want. So that's it for this topic. Thanks for watching, and please hit the like, subscribe, and bell notification buttons so you can keep up to date. And also, please leave a comment if you have a request for a topic. Please let me know. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.